Everyone wants unlimited power. Everybody wants to have the skills and knowledge and power to defeat any enemy that stands within their way. Wang, he had this in the daily life of the Immortal King. He was so powerful, he was so omniscient, he had any skill to make people forget things, to have people remember their promises, to defeat the enemies that stood in his way. Yet every single time we were led to believe that something intense, something amazing was going to happen, it didn't. And that was kind of a letdown for me throughout the series. The whole time I was like, oh, let's see Wang, let's see what he has, let's see what he can take on, let's see the responsibilities and the damage and chaos that he can control and possess throughout this ability that he has when he was born, able to walk out of his mom's womb. It's like, what the hell is going on? I was like, holy cow, this is absolutely insane. So I just kept watching it, and enjoying it and waiting for him to break loose, kind of like how Mob did in Mob Psycho with that epic fight scene. Like, I mean, just watch this shit right here. Like, holy cow, you guys, it's so fucking amazing. It's like, I wanted to see this the whole series, but we didn't get that until the very last episode. I was like, what the hell is going on? I just wanted to see him fight. I wanted to see him go on a full-blown rampage of destroying everything in his path, but he never did, because he understood if he would have destroyed the world. So that didn't end up happening. He had to contain his power through this amulet that his parents made for him. Without that amulet, then he never would have been able to go to school. He wouldn't have been able to be a normal human being. He would have just been being experimented on, because nobody actually truly understood his power. And that might be the case for a lot of you guys out there right now. You might not be understood. You might be misunderstood from the way you act, the way you talk, the way you interact with other people, or just yourself, and you don't ever talk with anybody else. People might question that. It might be like, what's wrong with this kid? Why is he never, like, why doesn't he pick up social cues? Why doesn't he pick up on this XYZ thing? And it's just like, because he's different, he's special, he's built different, he's bred different, just like how Wang was. He knew that he had the power. He knew he had the skills that would make him succeed. He knew he could do anything that he wanted to do, but he didn't, because he had that inhibitor on his neck that was holding him back the whole time. Yet when it finally broke, when it finally snapped, this is the thing that controlled him. This is what made him stay in check. But as soon as it broke, he went on a rampage. He decided that he was going to create a whole new world, because he lost the love of his life. He didn't even know it was the love of his life, but he lost her. And when he lost her, he was like, holy shit, I need to make a change. I need to go into a different reality. But when he went into this different reality, things were different. And that's the problem. You can't expect things to be the exact same if you try and change something. You have to always allow yourself to experience that moment. And the reason why you experience that moment in the first place was so that you can be in the place that you're in right now. Without that, then you wouldn't be able to do anything else with your life. You would be doing the exact same thing day in and day out, just vociferous. And I say vociferous in countless of my videos because you guys need to check them out. And sometimes I even feel like that making these videos, but not today, because today I have the excitement, I have the joy, I have the fulfillment that I've been waiting for to make a video like this, to talk about an anime that's so intense, that's so cinematically pleasing, that's just so appealing to the eyes. It's just like, holy cow, how can I have missed this for such a long time? And I know it's only been out for like a year or so, but still, I've missed it. And I've been waiting for something like this to show up. I've been waiting for this chaos to pursue. I've been waiting to see how Wang is able to defeat his enemies, how we can defeat our enemies, how anybody can defeat their enemies with what we want to do in our lives. We just have to put in the skill, we have to put in the practice. And yes, maybe sometimes we might feel down on ourselves, and that's the problem. When you achieve everything in your life, you achieve every single goal that you set out to do, you have all the power that you've ever imagined possible. When you get to that point, there's no meaning anymore. And you guys can go watch my Saitama video, because I talk about that in there as well. It's just like, when you have everything, when you have all the power, when you have everything that you need, you don't actually find any fulfillment in anything else that you do. So you just go through the life, you just go through the motion. Like, just watch Wang throughout the series. When he first got there, he was depressed, he was angry. He wasn't angry, he was anxious kind of thing. It was just like, he just was a very mellow tone, like laid back, didn't ever show off any of his powers. He would even like go into these races and be like, yo, I'm not actually going to show them what I'm still truly capable of. I'm going to try and hold back. And even when he holds back, he still destroys everything in his path. That's what power is. You have to understand, if you want power, you are going to probably become depressed. You're probably going to become anxious. You're probably going to understand that you don't want the power in the first place. So take power at a grain of salt. Go watch The Daily Life of the Immortal King. It's really good. It's really intense. The fighting is insane. The cinematic, the overall look of the anime is absolutely amazing. If you haven't watched it, I'm telling you, go watch it right now. 15 episodes on Netflix. Some of them episodes are shorter than other ones. You can watch it in a single night if you really want to. I pretty much did that. I had to watch the next two on the following day, but the end payoff to what the build-up comes up to is so good. It's so well done, and Wang is always looking out for the other person. Alright, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's shorter. Hopefully this will be out on the day that I want it to be out. If not, just please smash that subscribe button, as I'm probably going to be releasing videos more or less when I get them done, instead of having this complete schedule. So if you want to be notified whenever I release a new video, please turn on that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.